Okay, gather around, boys and girls. I would like to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there were two princes, and both were invited to a ball. One of the brothers got up very, very early in the morning, and he pressed and starched his beautiful outfit so that it was very crisp and pristine, and headed off to the ball and made it there early. Let's see. Do you see this pressed and starched? Right there. Okay. He got a bit of sunshine and, even his leaves are starched and pressed, right? Okay, so this prince went to the ball and was in very good form. Now, his brother waited until the last minute. Oh, dear. And the brother ran out of the house totally unshaven. Can we see the hairs here? Unshaven. Do you see those hairs? Hairy, unshaven. Ran out of the house at the very last minute. His coat all crumpled, his clothes all crumpled. Do we see the crumpled? And when he got to the ball, he blushed a shade of pink, although I would call this more light violet, because he was so embarrassed that he was all unshaven and crumpled at the ball. This is a story to remind us about the cistus or rock roses. Two rock roses growing right next to each other. There's the white one over there. Gonna zoom in on that. Whoa, that's super blurry. Okay. And of course, the hoary rock rose over here. They grow together. They always grow in pairs. The blossoms last for one day. Cistus family are medicine. The leaves are the part that are used on the cistus. I guess I should point out too while I'm at it, if you can see the hairs. Can everybody see the hairs? It looks like fuzz here. The sage-leafed rock rose over there does not have those hairs, but the hoary-leafed rock rose does. And the blossoms last for just one day, then they die, but they're pretty prolific. You can see like they pop up one after the other. There's some old petals on the ground. I would assume that the flowers could be used as well. I'm going to take you over here to the sage-leafed rock rose again without killing myself on these rocks. Hang on. That's some French broom. We can do that another time maybe, but or maybe I'll show it to you in a minute. But there we go. Okay. Stiff. This one has a perfume because he got up early, this good brother, and gave himself a little bit of balsam, a little bit of perfume for the ball. Where is his brother over there? Has no scent because he got up too darn late. Now, I hate to do this, but since the blossoms only last one day, let me show you a cool feature, if I can, about these blossoms. Okay. I'm going to hang on, pause this for a minute. Whoa, okay. Here we go. I just took that one petal off, and you can see that they are yellow tipped. The hoary rock rose are as well. If I can find a petal, I'll show you that as well. And I'll try and take a picture of that too. So the leaves of any cistus can be used as medicine. They are used for skin conditions, upper respiratory, other things. I'm not going to go into it too much because I don't have personal experience with this plant at all. I just learned how to identify it myself. But it has some very promising and interesting literature with things like SARS, and probably would be great for coronavirus. I think that you should check it out. That's all I'm going to say. The leaves, again, are the part that's used. Probably the flowers could be used as well. They are used typically in an infusion, but could also be tinctured. Medicinal plants Very beautiful. Very special. Sage-leafed rock rose, because the leaves reminded somebody of sage, not me. They're really tiny on this one. I assume based on where they're growing, they could be bigger, but you can see compared to my thumb, my thumb dwarfs them. So there is a leaf up close. And the other leaves over here are quite big. My thumb would not be able to dwarf those leaves, as you can see. They're softer and bendier on the hoary rock rose, and of course they have that little fuzz. Cistuses are usually identified by this crinkly flower petals. There are other types of cistus. I'm not sure that there's other types in Israel. Certainly these are the two main types. So, hooray for cistus. Cistus in bloom right now. Enjoy.